got the juice, I got the juice. Channel, Chatham's on. Foolies glad I'm home. Even my haters kinda glad I'm on. Rest in peace to my bag.
Hey, what's happening, guys? Best NHL Clips here, back with episode number 9 of our Be a GM with the Calgary Flames. That is right, and we have just made it into round numero uno of the playoffs. So we ended it on the last note where we accidentally simulated too far, even though we clicked stop simulation, and we are currently up 1-0 in the series against the St. Louis Blues. So before we get into the remainder of the games here, let me show you the lines we are going to be running with. First off, before we get into that, I will show you any injuries there are. So we currently have Kerry Ramo with an injury, a bruised hand, returning very soon. So it's a playable injury. We're going to put him in at backup for this game behind Subban, just because I don't want him to aggravate that injury. He's only an 82 overall right now. So backup will work out fine, but the St. Louis Blues do not have an injury. They have nothing, not a thing. So there we go. So here is our lines that we are running with. Absolutely ridiculous. Matthews up to an 88 overall. Should win the Calder, but he's a junior. So we got Gaudreau with Matthews and Monahan. 61 points in his first year in the NHL. Filthy. And then we got Bennett with Semin and Frolik. I moved Semin up because he had 59 points on the fourth line, and that'll give us the sniper playmaker two-way forward combo. Then we got Wilson with Backlund and Poirier, and Colburn with Stajan and Boma. Then on defense, we got Giordano and Brody, Wideman and Hamilton, and Witherspoon and Smead. So over on to the goalies. Of course, we're going to run with Malcolm Subban until Ramo's better. Who knows? If Subban keeps up his crazy play style, maybe we'll run with them all together. But then we go down to the AHL, and here's the lines we're currently running with down there. And I will quickly show you, after I show you how Shillington is up to an 82 overall. Yeah, he's going to be elite next year. Going to make that defensive core a hell of a lot better. There's our goalies down there, but I will show you what we are doing down here in the minors. We are, not the best record in the league, that's for sure, but we're definitely doing pretty damn good. So if I go over here, we are 35, 24, and 6, and that's good enough for second in our division. So it looks like they're going to be a playoff team as well. Alright, so let me show you basically what happened last game. We won 1-0. And since we didn't get to do our slow real-time simulation, I'll show you who got points for us, who didn't. So, we had Yorez, who was in there for Gaudreau, because Gaudreau came back, but he was injured. And since it just kept simulating on its own and it didn't stop, Gaudreau never got put in the lineup and got pissed off, so he didn't play in game 1. Yorez did, but Yorez actually got us a goal, so it all worked out. So Giordano got the other one, and Wilson, the guy who did not show up for us after that trade. And then we got Backlund, Stajan, Matthews, Colburn, Witherspoon, and Semin with an assist. So there we go. There is where our points came from, and you guys are probably wondering how Subban did in game number 1. Well, a .967 save percentage. Look at that. That is absolutely ridiculous. So we might as well run with them in game number 2. 30 saves on 31 shots. Not too bad. So there we go. We are up 1-0 in the series. Now in order to show you their lines, we're going to have to simulate up here and go into a go into the game here. That way I can show you the lines. So if we go in like this, I think this will work. And we go to edit lines. Yeah, edit lines. I'm pretty sure I can show you guys their Can I not? Can I not show you their lines at all? Let's go out one here. How do I do this? If I go over and I click on them, now will this work? Edit lines. No, it won't. Boys, how do I show you their lines? I could have sworn that's how you did it. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do instead is go into manage roster, or manage budget down here. And then I can show you who they all have on their team in the contract settings. But that's ridiculous. I wish, why can I not? One of you has to know how to do that. If you know how to, please leave a comment. Let me know. That way I can do it for future playoff series. Because I want to be able to show you who's all on their team in a line format. So, let's go to forwards here. We'll show you their forwards, and then we'll go from there. So they got Tarasenko, 93 overall, playing beside Schwartz and Backus, I'm assuming. And then you got Stastny, Steen, Lederer, Ward, Berglund, Brodziak, Ratty, Fabry, and wow, what a filthy offense. Okay, what's their defense? Oh my god, boys, this is gonna be a tough series. My oh my, and they got goalies just like us, so we definitely have our work cut out for us here. Honestly, I don't even think we really have the advantage. I mean, it's dead even. Both our offense, defense, and goalies are pretty much dead even. So we're going to have to beat them just, one game at a time. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, I mean, there we go. So let's get into game number 1. We're going to slow sim this. So here we go, boys. First time in the playoffs with our Calgary Flames. So here we go. First period. Okay, Backus puts them up 1-0 on Malcolm Subban. We're out shooting them 9-6 though. Okay, come on. Second period. Okay, no goals there. No goals there. Alright. So how fast do we want to increase this sim speed by? Let's resume simulation. That takes it basically 1 minute at a time. So we'll go like this. Or is it going, one more. Let's go one more. There we go. Yeah, that's 1 minute at a time. Come on, who's going to get a goal? 28 shots so far. Come on, somebody, don't get shut out here. Don't do it. We got 5 minutes left pretty much. No, and Brodziak puts it out of reach. Oh, God. Subban played well, though. 2 goals on 27 shots, and we lose. Okay, we lose game 2. That's rough. All right, boys. So, there we go. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you guys will see. Let me just show you this real quick. We are currently at 1-1 in this series. If I go down to the Stockholm Heat here, go to edit lines, unfortunately, as you guys may have noticed, Nick Ritchie dropped down to a top 6 forward. So you know what? He's still progressing, but he might not get that jump like we were talking about when we first picked him up. So there we go. We couldn't buy ourselves a goal in that game. But you know what? I think Ramo is back to his former self here. So let's see. We may throw him in for a game. Oh, man. He's only at 84 overall. He's still down. You know what? Let's run with Subban for one more game before we make any drastic changes here. He's played amazing so far. So come on. Game number 3. Oh, in St. Louis now. Who is it gonna be? Let's go to goals and let's do our first period. Okay, we get 1, but they get 3. Subban, no, man, no. Oh, my God. Tyrati, Stastny, and Janeth. Okay, so we got Wilson, got us another goal. He has 2 goals in the playoffs so far. Come on, we can still get this back. 8 shots, 3 goals. Subban, man. That's what happens when you put a rookie in the net. Okay, come on. Second period. Oh, my. And Ramo gets put in for the second period. Doesn't do any better. Sam Bennett, the franchise man, gets us 1. But damn, our goaltending's killing us right now. Come on. Let's increase that sim speed. And let's do the third period here. We can still get it back. It's only 3. Come on, we need an early one, though. Who's it going to be? Anybody. Can we at least get 1? Make it a game. 8 minutes. 7 minutes. 6. 5. Oh my goodness. And we're not going to do a damn thing. Wow. 5-2 in that game. That is rough. Who were the 3 stars? There you go. Tyrati had 2 goals. That's rough, man. That is rough. Alright. So, we got some morale changes going down here, but nobody wants to meet. So, you know what? Let's advance to the next game here. I think I'm going to give Ramo the start. If we don't make it past round number 1, even though we made the playoffs when we didn't last year, it would be such an unsuccessful playoff run. I mean, we were second in the whole league. We are a threat behind Chicago. So team meeting, let's just get as much morale as we can here. Come on, Giordano. You're enjoying the locker room lately? Well, fucking make something out of it, man. You're our captain. You got to be leading this team. We're down 2-1 in the series now. So let's go to edit lines. And we'll give Ramlo the start. He had one hell of a season for us. He deserves the start. He's back up to 85 overall. The injury is no longer there. So come on, carry Ramo. Let's go to simulate game number 3. If we do lose this one, we're going to have to make some drastic line changes. But it hasn't even started yet. So I'm expecting big things, boys. Let's go. First period. Yes, there we go. Johnny Hockey coming through for us. There we go. 2 goals against Tarasenko's 1. Okay, come on, boys. Second period. 10 shots to 3. Once again, goaltending having a bit of issues. We are out shooting them like mad again. Here we go. Second period. Fuck me. 3 goals that period. 4 goals on 14 shots, man. I think it's a matter of just goaltending. We're both 2 offensively gifted teams, and it's goaltending, boys. Ramo isn't high enough overall for the playoffs, and Subban just isn't ready yet. He's still young. He's still progressing. It's just, oh my goodness. That's what I mean. Looking at their roster, I knew they were going to be a ridiculously good team. Oh, fuck. All right, come on. The series isn't over yet. The series is not over yet, and Weidman nets one. Come on, we're still in this. PK, come on, get one. Get one at the end of the game here, please. Somebody step up. Who's it going to be? And it's no one. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. We start off with the lead, and then we just couldn't finish from there. Goudreau with the first star, 2 goals, 1 assist. I think we need to make some line changes, boys. I think we need to make some line changes. So, Terry Ramo, not happy with his individual performance. Yeah, I wouldn't be either, man. So, simulate up to the next game here. We're going to deal with some player morale, make some line changes. But my, oh my. If we get beat out in this first round, I am not happy with the season. If we lose tonight, we pack up and go home for the year. And if tonight is a loss, I can all but promise you some serious house cleaning in the offseason. No. I like our team. We're young. We're on the up. This is the first year of us being on the up and up. So, I mean, we were an in-betweener team. You know, every year before this, we didn't make the playoffs last year. I know it's our first year in the playoffs. I expected big things, but we're on the up and up here, boys. We're going to do better next year than we do this year, so on and so forth. So we have it in us to come back and extend this series. Don't get flustered, just execute. I like that one. Our fans are already calling for some heads. You want yours to be one of them? Get it done. All right, a little bit of anger in there. History is filled with huge comebacks. Let's get started on ours tonight. I like that one, but answer number 2 is the way to go, so we got to choose it. All right, so let's make our line changes. Semin hasn't really showed up, and he was executing on that 4th line before. So you know what? I'm going back to what our regular season did for us. We're going to have to put Boma up there, Colburn over there, Semin back on that 4th line. It seemed to work. And if we go to goalies, we're going to put in Subban. Yes, good. They figured that one out on their own. And let's go to defense here. 2 two-way defenders, 2 offense. No, we don't want that. Put Hamilton up on the 1st line. We'll move Brody down to the 2nd line. There we go. So those are the line changes I'm going to make. Come on, boys. We need to extend this series. Don't play for the crowd. Don't play for me, your GM. Don't play for the fans. Play for yourself. Play because you want to be in these playoffs. All right, boys? We're going to real-time simulate this whole game, and Stajan loves the pep talk, gets it started off, but Statsny gets one with just barely any shots again, man. Come on. Fuck. Like, I know we scored on the first goal, but that doesn't mean you let theirs in on the first fucking shot, too. Yeah, the first shot. I don't mean first goal, but oh my goodness. All right, so end of the first period, and they get one before it's over. What? And 2! Oh my, oh my, oh my. Subban, man. What happened to our goaltending? That Vezina contending goaltending in the regular season just does not show up in the playoffs, and we are down 3-1 on the verge of elimination, and the shots are only 11-7. That's been the story all fucking, oh my god, all playoffs. You know what? After we won game 1, I really thought we had the chance. Alright, resume simulation. I don't know, boys. This is just ridiculous. But you know what? We're a young team. Like I said, we're on the up and up. Ramo just probably isn't cut out for the playoffs. I mean, it's, you know, he's only 85 overall, and Subban is on the up and up. But he's still young. It's his first playoffs ever. Yeah, that's, oh my god, we're just getting embarrassed. You know what, boys? Maybe this is good. Maybe we needed to have a good season and then just get embarrassed in the playoffs to show these guys that, hey, it's good to get, you know, great stats in the regular season and all, but Hamilton making it a game, wait. But I mean, you know what? This is a men's league, and if you want to succeed, oh my god, Johnny Gaudreau, playoff comeback. Oh, and Ty Ratty puts it out of reach with an insurance marker. But maybe this is going to show our team that, you know what, boys, it's a men's league, and it doesn't matter what you do in the regular season. Once you get into the playoffs, that's what counts. So there we go. Dougie Hamilton, a good year for him and a good final game, but that's, yeah, we just got outclassed. Smeed out with a concussion. It doesn't really matter anymore, boys. We are out. That's too bad. Fuck, man. Okay. So, team meeting. Well, boys, we're done for the year end. I think it's safe to say that we needed to be better and work harder. Maybe then we wouldn't be in this position. A lot of you gave it your all out there. I know that. Hopefully next year we'll be better for the franchise. I need more out of you guys next year. Challenge yourselves and set sights on the cup. I think we had a good season. You guys should be proud of yourselves. We had a good season, but we didn't have the playoffs I want. So hopefully next year will be better for the franchise. All right, boys? So there it is. Oh, man, that's ridiculous. Can't believe we lost it. That really pisses me off. So if we go to Stats Central here, let's see where we went wrong. Who really stepped up for us? Who didn't? Let's go to the points. Who got some? Matthews played well. I'll give it to him. Matthews did play well. Gaudreau played well. Monahan showed up. Hamilton. Wilson even showed up. And Semin. Okay, we'll give that. Where is our franchise man, though? Franchise man all the way down here with only 1 point. And down to an 86 overall. So, I mean, you know what, boys? I think we're too young. Matthews down to an 87 also. But they're all pissed off because they just got beat out of the playoffs. So that's understandable. But there we go, boys. Every other series at 2-2. And we're out after Game 5. So, I mean, that is rough. Alright, boys. Like I said, we're a young team. We're a young and up-and-coming team. We can still do this. We can still get better. So, in the next episode, I guess we will bring it up and do the draft. Alright, boys? So, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Wow. Okay, I can't talk. Leave a like if you did. Other than that, I'll see you in the next episode where we deal with the draft in the offseason. Have a great day, you sexy studs.